Alright, what's up, boys and girls? We got part 7 here today. Quick thank you for the likes, comments, subscribing, all that good stuff, man. Again, I appreciate it. Quick shout out to Sasha for the thumbnail on this one and the last one. He's getting very creative with them. If you see him in Dark Dave Mirror's restream or the Discord, you know, let him know about the thumbnail. And if you need one for your video, you know, don't be afraid to ask him, man. Dude's cool. We got 3 participants in the video today. First one is a very strange one by the name of Tutankhamun, or Kamoon, whatever he wants to be fucking called. This was just a crazy time. If you were around, you know. If you're new to it, this was insane. It didn't last very long, maybe a month or 2. And most of these are going to have to be video clips because he just didn't say anything. He was smart about, I mean, he was dumb for all the money he gave him, extremely dumb. But he was smart about covering his identity, not giving away any information. So we're going to cover him and just Dave's greediness after everything happened and the way it went down. And I can't believe some of what I'm going to show you at the end, but he's number 1. Number 2 is a loser by the name of Merdok. That's the only way I can describe him. I mean, I know it sounds kind of harsh, but he's a loser, period, point blank. Nothing else to talk about. And the third one, and I'm going to need a part 2, maybe a part 3 for this fucking guy. It's Swagginz. It's ridiculous, man. But even what I cover here with Swagginz, this is like his first 4 months in Dave's chat. I couldn't even get to the point where Dave pissed him off and then he left and he crawled back like the snail he is, just leaving all his slime behind him, and he's still in there modding for him. So he's number 3. The way it ends is going to be ridiculous, very ridiculous, and you'll see it. I also specifically put them like this, Merdok and Swagginz, back to back, because in one of the first videos, I said that I had heard and that I believed that Swagginz is Merdok. I saw some, I keep saying too much, sorry about that. I see, and I said it again, I see some similarities, some discrepancies, and I'll point some of them out here as we get to them. I also had heard that he was maybe 1 Minute Man. I do believe that he is one of them. I just don't know which one, so I shouldn't be coming out and just saying that he is when I don't know for 100% sure. But you know, it's possible he's Merdok. It's possible he's 1 Minute Man. Either way, the dude is, and again, the way it ends is fucking ridiculous. So let's go ahead and get into it. And if you hear me kind of just saying something under my breath, I'm watching basketball right now. So the first screenshot we got here is not even by Tutankhamun. This is how crazy it was. So Crazy Dream cheered, and as I'm watching this, Tutankhamun, I don't know if he was using a bot to spam cheers or what, but I'm talking about like a 10-minute stretch of just nothing but cheer after cheer, blank message cheer after blank message cheer from Tutankhamun. Nobody else could get a word in, a tip notification, a cheer, a resub. Nobody else could get it in. Finally, I see Crazy Dream get a 100-bit cheer in. Tutankhamun for mod. And Dave's reaction to this is, Crazy Dream, don't say that. We don't do that here. That's not how it works. You know that. I just put up a fucking video last week where Straight Cash Homie buys his mod ship literally on camera. The final purchase happened on fucking camera. And this was like 4 months after that situation. So what the fuck are you talking about? You don't do it. That's exactly what you do. And again, this was on, and I'm going to play a clip here on the next one. This was Tut's first day in there, just cheer bombing, I guess you want to call it. Dave is so paranoid, is so concerned, is so worried. He's so happy because he's getting so much money, but you can see his paranoia and his angst and frustration. And the next clip leads into him trying to get some information out of King Tut. Let's go.
Tutankhamun just did another 900-bit cheer. Damn, man. Damn, thank you. Either Tutankhamun is just like a low-key fan who's been hanging out, you know, and now finally decided to step up and help, or perhaps they're just a big fan of Dark Souls and we're looking for Dark Souls streams today. I don't know. Tutankhamun, you want to tell us a little about yourself? Since you are being so supportive today. I'm sure many people are wondering what's going on. You got a 2K cheer there I just put up. Thank you. Damn.
Alright, did you see those fucking cheers in the bottom left corner just popping up one after the other? Different denominations too, man. They're not all the same 100-bit cheers. So, you know, they're just popping up nonstop. You see Dave trying to coax some information out from him. You want to tell us about yourself, Tutankhamun? Maybe give us a little information here? I wonder why you want that fucking information. You piece of shit. Tutankhamun, just send him your fucking driver's license, your social, your routing number, and your checking account number next time. The fucking paranoia of this guy. You want to just tell us some information about yourself? Fuck you, man. No, I don't. Fucking idiot. Jesus, look at the top. What's that? 2K. 2K cheer. 900, 1700, 1300. Toot. Give me some fucking information. Toot. Give me some fucking information, you dumbass. Next one's a clip. Let's go.
Let me put it this way, Tutankhamun. How about this? If we confirm that everything is legit, which sadly is going to take 2 months, if we can confirm everything is legit, and you contact me in 2 months, then I will send you a shirt. Absolutely. But I'm not just going to send you a shirt when we have no guarantee of what's going on is legit. Because remember, there may be a chargeback. Like, what if Twitch figures out, oh, this was a fraud, right? Then they might charge it back, and then none of this will count. So, that's the thing. We gotta be careful about that stuff.
Alright, here we fucking go. In 2 months, I will send you a shirt. Just remember that quote. I'm not even gonna rant because I want that to be fresh in your head for the next fucking clip. Let's go.
During my Dark Souls 3 stream by the name of Tutankhamun, and he cheered an exorbitant amount during the stream. Obviously, everyone immediately was wondering, is this guy legit? Is this fraud? What's going on? The bottom line is no one knows anything, right? There's no way that any of us could know anything if it was legit or not. And there's really, honestly, at this point, there's no reason to talk about it or make the entire stream about it, okay? Twitch staff is already aware of the situation. They were in here last night monitoring the situation to see what was going on. So Twitch knows about this guy, and apparently he's been going around various channels doing this kind of really generous cheering. I have no idea who the guy is. You know, we tried talking to him yesterday to figure out who he was, and he wouldn't really give any information on who he was. However, you know, it should be made clear that nothing on Twitch can be done in exchange for bits. Okay, and allow me to explain this, because a lot of people don't understand this about Twitch terms of service, all right? So yesterday, this Tutankhamun guy was here cheering up a storm, and then he says, oh, can I have a gifted sub? Can I get a t-shirt? And I kept telling him, no, you know, I can't gift you a sub and a t-shirt. You know, I don't have them. Those are through Teespring. You know, if you want to talk, you know, email me, and we'll talk about stuff behind the scenes about anything. But no, I can't do anything like that. That's actually, all that kind of stuff is against Twitch terms of service directly. You can't do that. In fact, the only thing you can do in exchange for bits would be to thank someone. Oh, thank you very much for your cheer, you know, or give a shout out for the cheer. That's allowed. But outside of that, nothing is allowed in exchange for bits on Twitch at all, because bits are not considered currency, and therefore you cannot accept them as payment for anything, period. That's always been in the terms of service for Twitch, okay?
Gee, Phil, that sounds like exactly the fucking opposite of what you said the day before. You fucking liar. Again, this is a look into his mind. This is one day apart he's saying this garbage. This is how his mind operates. When he's sitting there on stream and you're looking at him and you're like, Dave, how can you act like this? Why are you saying this stuff? This is how he is. This is what goes through his head. He thinks he's acting one way. Then the next day he's like, oh, well, shit, I don't remember that. Or, no, it's not how it happened, you fucking idiot. In 2 months, I'll send you a shirt. The next day, no, I specifically said, I can't send you a shirt. I can't gift you anything. I said, let's talk behind the scenes. Just blatant lying, blatant. This is what he does, man. This is what's called manipulation, too. And I'm not talking to y'all. I'm talking to his pay pigs here. This is called manipulation. He just says anything. If somebody else says something else, it's a fucking lie, and he knows what he's doing. Manipulation, lying, whatever you want to fucking call it. He didn't say that, by the way. He just didn't. And you're the dumb kid if you think he did say it. Dumb kids. You're all dumb kids. Get out of here, dumb kids. All right. Next one is, I believe, a picture. And I gotta fucking click on it. Damn it. Let's go ahead and skip to the next one. All right. This is what I was talking about. Maybe you have. I've never seen a cheer that fucking high before. 40,000 bits. And I'm not even going to read the message because I don't understand what he's trying to say. If you understand that in the comments, you know, make a comment about it so I can know. But 40,000 bits. I've never seen one that high before. Maybe on one of the Thoughts channels or something, but I've never seen it. Then the next picture. Look at this. That's immediately after that 40,000 bit cheer. Look who it is. Look who it is. Look how happy he is. He's so in love. And Cat, by the way, if you ever hear this, which I doubt, he doesn't love you. He loves money. Look at you, Cat. You've probably never seen that look on his face before, ever. 40,000 bit cheer, and look who comes out. The guy. It's the guy. I'm watching his Twitch right now. I'm literally watching his Twitch right now. Fucking disgusting. Next picture. And here's the start of it. So Tut comes in. He does that for a few days, maybe a couple of weeks, and just 40,000. I mean, one clip I heard Phil saying, Tut has gifted me 21,000 bits today. That was a different day from the 40,000 bits. So you can see what's going on here. At one point, I hear him say, now, I don't know if this was about Dave's channel specifically, but I think he's looking at Tut's like badge, cheer badge, and he goes, man, Tut's giving 76,000 bits away. 76,000. So, and again, this was like in the second day he was there. I don't know if it was all Dave's channel, but, and I know he was going to other people and gifting, but the reason I went here and skipped the rest of the shit is because, again, it's just boring cheer after cheer after cheer, just nonstop garbage. So, this is about roughly, so that happened like in August, September. This is, what are we looking, November, so October, November, 2 months later. 2 months. By the way, this is when he gets the fucking money. Like, he might have gotten the money from Tut the week before. And you're going to hear what he thinks about Tut in the next two clips after this, but he got Tut's money maybe a month before this, and he is doing a please watch state of the stream. And let's read what it says down there. Sorry for the long video, but I wanted everyone to know what's been going on with me behind the scenes this year, since I've almost never talked about it. This video is 100% honest. 100% honest, like, contact me in 2 months and we'll get you a shirt. And then the next day, 100% honest, like, I never said that. I can't gift you a shirt, you fucking idiot. Months after Tut comes in and probably gifts this guy, if I had to, and he did tips, cheers, and sub bombs. If I had to put a number on it, I would say probably $10,000 to $15,000 from Tut alone. Probably upwards of 15. This is just my own fucking estimation, gut reaction, etc. from what I saw. 15,000. This screenshot is 2 months after that and close to when he received that money. And he's already doing a state of the stream because Tut is gone. But it's all good because let's get into the next clip. Let's go.
The fact that people like Tutankhamun came in and basically made it so that they contributed a ton, but then it stopped contributions for like 2 months on my streams, which wasn't good. And then I was sick at the end of the year. Typically, the end of the year, that last week, I do holiday events and I raise a ton of extra money to help with this early year. And I raised none because I wasn't there. I was sick. So all that extra funds, usually it's honestly thousands of dollars that I usually raise at the end of the year. I didn't make any of that. Also, for the first time ever this year, during the holiday season, I made no additional money on YouTube. Typically, during the holiday season, I make way more money because there's big ad revenue increase. I made exactly the same amount during the holiday season as I normally did on YouTube. So, again, so many factors coming in, and they all have negatively affected me to the point where I can barely afford to even pay what I owe every month. Where's extra money going to come from to pay these taxes? I have no idea. But the bottom line is, I'm still going to stream. I'm still going to make videos. The worst case scenario would be if there's just no way out and I have to sell my house to pay everything. Then obviously if I'm in the midst of selling my house, no, I wouldn't be able to do as many streams and videos as I normally do. There's going to have to be time away to prepare the house for sale, to pack up a bunch of shit and sell a lot of the shit out of the house, working with a real estate agent constantly, having people come in and see the house. You see what I mean? Like, it's going to be very different. It's going to very, very, very negatively affect the streams, just being honest here. And I know that people would be very upset at the negative changes. Plus, if I have to sell this house and move, wherever I go, is the internet going to be as good where I go? Are they going to allow me to stream the way I do? Or are they going to complain I make too much noise? You see what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's a big factor that ideally, the best case scenario, I find a way to pay these taxes or most of the taxes by the end of April. Even if I can't do all of them, if there's a few $1,000s left over, that's manageable. Versus if there's tons, like $10,000 or more dollars owed, I'm completely screwed.
All right, so that's, again, not even months after fucking Tut. After he receives the payment, I mean. So even if we want to be conservative and say Tut only gave $10,000 by himself, one person, this fucking guy is saying, well, because everybody saw how much Tut was giving me, nobody else was giving. How does that affect your fucking YouTube and your Patreon and your Teespring and all that other garbage? Even if he only gave you $10,000, he's somehow turning it into, I need more money. I don't have enough money. And you heard him say it. I can't even pay my bills right now. Another thing I want to say before we get to the message here, and by the way, this cheer came up right at the end of it, and you know, usually I just rant over it, but I wanted to include this one as well. But before I say that, if you need to go back and watch what he just said and just watch his mannerisms, he legit looks like a crackhead right there. Legitimately. Just trying to come up with any excuse he can to get what he needs. Waving his fucking hands around, can't look in one spot. You know, just fidgeting around. He legit looks like a crackhead in that clip. Begging for money after just getting $10,000 at least, and it was more than that from Tut. And by the way, he didn't mention in that one, it's in the next clip. There's another fucking surprise. And this is not even days after that one. But anyway, let's read this cheer. So, Padaris does a 201 bitch here. If you're in such a dire need of money, why do you take days off? Streams could be longer too to make extra cash. What's more important? Keeping the house or spending time with someone who loves you no matter what, soulmate, etc. And what do you think his fucking response was to that? Oh, we got a fucking another dumb kid on the stream here who doesn't know how life works. Here you go, banned. Boom. What do you even say, man? What do you even say? Again, acting like a crackhead. Somebody tries to tell you something or give you advice and he just can't even listen to it. Because he knows what he needs, and that's fucking money. And by the way, the next clip, there's a little surprise for you there.
Appreciate that. We got time for one or two more games, depending on how fast this goes. I'm playing for about roughly another half an hour or so tonight. And then I'll call it quits. Like I said, I got to shave and shower tonight. And I got to upload. I got a ton of other shit. I'm trying to think. Now, I lost track of what I need to do tonight. Fuck, there's a lot of stuff I need to do tonight. My mind's been so scatterbrained. Like, I'm doing stupid shit. Like, I'm making mistakes that are so dumb, but are hurting me. Like, I'll give you guys an example. So, today I went to check my bank account balance, and it was lower than I expected. I was like, why? I paid a credit card twice, and it just so happens it's one of my biggest credit cards, so it's a really big minimum payment. I paid it twice. Why did I do that? And it's like, I'm just like, the finance aspect of shit is bothering me so much that I'm starting to make stupid mistakes like that. And now I'm screwed because that was like hundreds of dollars that I needed for other stuff that I paid a credit card twice. And I'm like, why, you know, it pisses me off that I'm making these stupid mistakes. And like, so I stream all day, and in between I try to squeeze stuff in. Then after the stream I try to squeeze stuff in. And I never really get the time to just sit down and focus and do it right. And then I make stupid little mistakes like that. And it frustrates me. Next, Aeon has gifted a sub to Lonely Girl 2000. Congrats to Lonely Girl 2000. We went up a sub, 1796. Best compilation official says, at least you know you have extra money on that card. No, I mean, that's true. It's certainly not like, oh no, I wasted the money. But the problem is I have other bills to pay. And now there's hundreds of dollars that literally needed to go to other bills soon that I don't have because I fucking screwed up. And it pisses me off because I know I'm better than that. I'm usually an organized person, but there's been a lot going on financially and stuff that's really stressed me out. and now I start making dumb mistakes like that. It's not good, you know?
All right, and the surprise actually wasn't in that one. It's probably in the next clip, but... So, there's so much in there. Good God. Excuse me. So, it's how convenient is it that the example he needs to give you involves money, and the fact that he needs more money. What a convenient fucking example you gave, Dave. Excuse me. And not only does the example include money, his fucking excuse that he tries to use makes zero fucking sense. And somebody even says it in the chat, and he tries to like play it off. Dave, if you double paid your fucking credit card, it means you have extra money to spend from that credit card. Maybe not extra money, that's the wrong word, but if you double pay your credit card, it lowers your balance, Dave. Meaning that money is there for you to fucking spend. Now, if you're just talking interest payments, I understand. But if you double, and again, it's a lie. It's a fucking lie. Obviously. Who double pays their fucking credit card? Now, yeah, maybe he had 13, so maybe he did, but he's blatantly lying. But he used that example for a reason, and that's because it included money. He was talking about mistakes he's making because he's so stressed behind the scenes. It could have been a simple mistake of, I forgot to make lunch for today, or I forgot to give Kat something she needed. No, it was about money, obviously. And a lie about double paying a credit card. Which the lie doesn't make sense because it would fucking give you money back to spend. You fucking moron. It would lower your balance. I mean, assuming he was already maxed out. If he's maxed out, then maybe, you know, but it just doesn't make sense with him. It just doesn't make sense. So just lying, just manipulating. Again, acting like a crackhead. Just look at him, man. I don't even know what to say. You see so many of these clips and I just don't even know what to say sometimes. Let's go to the next one.
FTC, dude, there's no reason for me to not mention a PayPal dispute. As I said, I've won every single one. I've won every single one of these disputes. I always keep the money. I've never lose. I swear people are just dumb. They don't believe me. It's like, dude, I guess King Tut thought that he could do whatever he wanted. Tutankhamun. He gave all this money to all these people on Twitch that tried to get it all back and didn't get a single penny back. He's a fucking idiot. A complete idiot. Did you really think you were going to be able to get away with that? No. Stupid.
I never lose chargebacks. How's that for you then? How's that fucking... Every fucking chargeback you've won them all, huh? This is what's called karma. This is what's called coming back to bite you in the fucking ass. You never lose chargebacks. You win them all. Yeah, not really related to the rest of the video, but I just wanted to include that little nugget in there for y'all. This guy, man. And he even said the statement, I swear nobody believes me. Well, I wonder why people don't fucking believe you. You know, it takes a lot to go through these fucking clips and all these, it just takes a lot, and it drains me sometimes, but I can find perfect examples of this guy fucking lying and doing shit like this, and he has the nerve to make statements like, sometimes people don't believe me. It's like they don't believe me. I never lose chargebacks. Really? Really, you piece of shit. Next one's a clip, and this will be the final one for Tut. And it's not even from Tut again. It's fucking irony, and I ended it with this one for a reason. Let's go.
PW Dubs to me another $1.30s. I was watching some older videos in your archive during the Tutankhamun days. There used to be lots of drama on your chat. I'm glad it's improved. Yeah. So you see the difference now? Like, people come in, it's you know, they're supportive, and we have a good time. We interact. We just talk and chill and hang out. I hate to say, but Tutankhamun was very, very disruptive. Like, he was basically in here to get attention for himself. Oh, God. Look, oh, man. He was busy in here to get attention for himself and try to disrupt my streams. I mean, he was supportive, but, you know, there's a difference between I support you because I like what you do and I want to see you prosper, and, oh, I'm going to support you, so now you'll just do everything I say like a puppet, right? And that's what he was trying to do, and I didn't appreciate that.
So Tut was very disruptive, and he wanted to make the streams all about himself. Did you hear who that... Sorry, I'm watching basketball. Did you hear who that fucking tip came from, by the way? PW fucking Dubs. Tut was all about the drama and wanted to make the streams about himself. And it came from PW Dubs of all people. Excuse me. Trying to kiss ass, trying to tip, trying to make the stream all about himself and disrupt. And that's what Tut was doing. He gave him $10,000 to $15,000. Now, what I didn't include in the clips is, this is Phil's story. We have no way to confirm. Phil claims that Tut tried to charge all the bits, subs, tips back. And that he doesn't lose chargebacks, so Tut didn't get a dime. Now, if you go to Kiwi Farms or other places, there's screenshots where Tut shows that he did win some of them. I'm not going to get into that because I really don't know. But, so when he was doing that begging earlier, and I meant to include it in the clip and I forgot, but when he's state of the stream and acting like a crackhead and all that shit, this is when Emerald 7 came by. And, you know, if you're not familiar with it, Emerald 7 gave him probably $12,000, somewhere around there. That's a ballpark estimate. $12,000 from subs alone, just subs. And like Tut, he didn't say anything. He just showed up, gave it all, left. And apparently he wasn't making the streams all about himself and disrupting and all that garbage. Just like PW Dubs doesn't do that either. But when I heard this, I included it because it's perfection. You know, I'm not going to do PW Dubs or Snow Carl because there's just not enough. You know, I have to go get a bunch more clips and I don't like doing this. But I can always include little Easter eggs like these that include Snow Carl was in the last one, PW Dubs in this one. And it's just perfect. It's perfect. And it's just a cycle with Phil. He says some shit that's in the moment and, you know, the same shit happens again and he changes his story and it's garbage, man. It's garbage. So anyways, let's go ahead and get into Merdok, I believe is next. Let's see here. Merdok. Alright. $25 tip from Merdok, and this was one of his very first contributions in there, or at least I could find on Paypig Go. Tips $25 and says, things like your consideration for your European viewers puts you way above a lot of other streamers. Thanks for that. Now, Merdok, let me ask you a question, buddy. What does he do for his European viewers? What does he fucking do for his European fans? The only thing you could even say is he streams twice a day, so the hours are better for, you know, people that aren't in this time zone. That's the only, and he doesn't do it for that. He does it for greed. So he can make more money. Does he speak another language? Does he do playthroughs specific for European viewers? What does he do for European viewers, Merdok? And this message is one of the ones why it kind of made me think maybe this isn't Swagginz. I mean, it could still be. He could just be saying this. But another interesting thing about this is if you go to Paypig Go, Swagginz got modded on, I want to say it was like March 9th of 2018. That's when Swagginz gets his mod ship. Merdok appears on March 14th of 2018. And Merdok pretty much only tips. You know, I started to go look through Merdok's appearances and try to match them up to see if there's, but it's just too time consuming, man. I just don't got time for this shit. Unlike Phil, I do have a life and I can't keep doing this. And by the way, this goes to what I had said in one of the comments previously about trying to upload one of these every week on Phil's day off to give y'all something to watch. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it, man. His day off last week was Monday. His day off this week is Sunday. It's like not even fucking, it's like 5 days that I had to put this together. So I don't think I'm going to be able to keep that schedule up, unfortunately. I'm trying to put these out, but you know, it's draining. I can see why Sunspot took a little break from Bacon Sweats. This shit fucks with you, man. But anyway, so that was something I noticed. Swagginz gets modded. Doesn't, you know, so I've hardly ever seen Swagginz tip. Hardly ever. Swagginz gets modded, and all of a sudden Merdok shows up and starts dropping tips 2 days later. So, you know, it could be, maybe not. Maybe he's 1 minute, man. Who fucking knows? But again, these are just similarities. Let's go to the next screenshot. Merdok says a 2000-bit cheer. This is just dumb. Oh, the weather outside, and I'm not going to sing this, fuck you. Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. Since we've got no place to go, let bits flow, let bits flow, let bits flow. Happy Xmas, Phil. It's a nice message, okay? It's a nice message, but you didn't need to cheer 2,000 bits to serenade him with the song and to tell him Merry Christmas. You could have said that for free in chat. You are a loser, Merdok. Next clip. $60 tip from Merdok. Show me that sexy vest. I don't want to comment on it because I'm going to fucking get kicked off of YouTube here. And by the way, that's also another thing. I expect at some point to get this account deleted and whatever, but don't you worry. Because I'm going to make a new account and I'll re-upload them. Yeah, no matter how many times it happened, that's my promise to you. I don't know if I'll keep making them after that, but if this shit gets taken down, my account gets lost, whatever, I'll make another fucking account and re-upload them. And another and another. I'm not going to stop with that. So anyways, show me that sexy vest. No, don't show me that. I don't want to fucking see that garbage. Merdok. Next picture. $30 tip. Here's my answer to those idiots who use their stupid chat bots to spew bullshit. Hashtag DS positive. And then of course, Dave afterwards. Yeah, I know they use bots and this and that. And motherfucker, nobody's using bots in your fucking stream. Chat bots to spam bullshit. Now granted, you know, I wasn't in his fucking streams. I'm watching through restreams and whatnot. And, you know, back then, I don't even know if Dark Dave was around at this time, like streaming every day, like he is now. You know, a lot of these we had to watch through Tevin and just Tevin videos and, you know, stuff like that. I know Soma Julius, because I don't think he was streaming then. But, you know, just it wasn't easy to watch these in his stream. But, motherfucker, nobody's using chat bots in your stream. And Dave's just like Tevin uses bots, right? For his no proof behind it, no nothing. Anything he says, these morons just repeat back to him. Just spew it out. Parrot the shit back. Nobody's using chatbots, you idiot. Next picture. $50 tip. Just a little contribution in case you get hit with BS DMCA claims again. Loving your content. All the best to you and yours. $50 just in case you get hit with BS DMCA claims again. Who does this? Who? Tell me right now. Tell me who does this. Like, I could understand his mom doing this for him. Sweetie, just in case you lose your $5, here's another $5. These guys, I don't get it. I just don't understand. $50 fucking dollars, throwing money away, flushing it down the toilet, and for what? Next picture. $100. I like this one. Just my little FU to those idiots who think that it is okay to break the law. False chargebacks just to mess with you. Stay positive, my man. You still have supporters out here. Again, parroting horse shit. Just falling for the manipulation and lies. $100. This is why I said in the beginning that Merdok is a loser. He's a loser. He doesn't have anything else in his life, clearly. Just buying the narrative, false chargebacks, here you go, here's money, it's us against them. My little FU to those idiots. Merdok, you're the idiot, buddy. You're the person that he's talking about. You're the person you're talking about. What do you get in return for this, man? What do you get? That Phil gets to say, oh, you counteracted those chargeback fees, so now I'm back to zero now. Give me another 100. Dumb people, man. Just dumb people. All right, next one's going to be a clip. Let's go.
Oh, Merdok, chances are it's nothing to do with you. Chances are someone was impersonating you, so hold on a second. No worries. Hold on. I'll fix it. Okay, you should be okay, Merdok. Yes, sorry about that. Yeah, you're right. It has nothing to do with you. It's stupid. It's someone was impersonating you the other day, and I had to block them so they would stop doing it. So now.
Okay, so Merdok cheered at him and says, "Hey Phil, just FYI, I can't tip you via PayPal for some reason. It's nothing wrong on my end. That much I can tell you." All right, Merdok, maybe it's a fucking sign, you dumbass. He's so desperate to give Phil money. He buys bits off of Twitch. He cheers at him. I can't give you money. And by the way, did you see how fast Phil... I don't think I've ever seen Phil move that fast before. I almost got whiplash trying to keep up with them. That spry young cat there. Oh, don't... I'll fix it, Merdok. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Click, click, click. It's not your fault, Merdok. Wait a minute. Don't go. No, don't hang up the phone. I just couldn't believe it, man. I've never seen Phil Usain Bolt Burnell run that fast, move that fast. And he got that money from Merdok. Good job. Good boy, Merdok. Just stay on the line. Don't you dare hang up. I'm going to make this sale. Don't you worry. And, you know, obviously he fucking... And then the cheer came through and it was like, I don't know, $100, $50, whatever. And there's Phil again. There's that greedy picture of Phil from earlier with that smile. The only thing he loves. Oh, Merdok, man. Thanks, Merdok. I wasn't expecting this. I'm sure you fucking weren't. You piece of shit. Alright, and then the next clip's going to be the last one on Merdok. Let's go.
Merdok just cheered and said, all I want to know is, did we do it? Did we help you turn the ship around? Well, Merdok, what I would tell you is, it's all of your support helps. Alright? Am I in a situation where I'm out of hot water? Absolutely not. I mean, that's why I got to do this special event on my birthday. I don't even know what I owe yet. You know, I've raised a certain amount that I have saved up. You know, it's thousands of dollars. I'm not going to lie. And I'm hoping that's going to at least be enough to pay what I owe back tax-wise for the federal. And hopefully it's enough to at least start the payment plans on what I'm hopefully going to owe for the state. And at least to maybe make a little dent in what I owe federally for my first estimated payment for this year. I don't know if it's going to, but I'm hoping it is. Then on top of all that, whatever I raise, you know, between now and when these are due, you know, we'll see. There's really no way to say until I finally get the final say from my tax attorney and the final say from the state of Washington, which still seems like a ways off. This sucks. This whole thing's been going on since September of last year. It's been going on for almost a year. I still don't actually know what I owe. That's how slow moving these fucking businesses / whatever you want to call them, agencies are. They're that slow. Like September 2017, I was told I owe back taxes to the state of Washington. It's March 2018. They still didn't tell me what I owe yet. You know, but that's what I mean. Then you get a dumb kid who comes into the stream chat. Well, how much do you owe? Did you get a bill in the mail? No, stupid. That's not how life works. That's how dumb shits think. That's not how it actually works. All right.
All right. And this is, again, perfection. And I know I say that a lot on these, but this is perfection. This is fucking perfection. Merdok, you are so stupid. Do you think a government agency is going to jerk you around like that? Tell you that you owe a bunch of money to us. And then when you say, gee, well, how much money do I owe, sir? Well, I don't know. Just wait. Well, when is it due by, sir? Well, I don't know. Just wait. Do you think any place can operate like that, you fucking idiot? 6 months. And he still doesn't know how much he owes, but it's just a lot. Merdok, do me a favor, buddy. I know you're going to hear this, and I know you are going to hear this. Do me a favor. Reach into your fucking little mouth right now and pull out one of those little snaggle teeth of yours. And go put it under your pillow tonight. And when you lay down in your Phil pajamas or whatever it is you sleep in, wake up in the morning and see if the tooth fairy came by and left you some spare change down there. Since you believe in fucking fairy tales. And you're just going to give that change to Phil anyway, so you might as well at least try, just in case it's true. Because there's about as much chance of that happening as Phil's story being real here. And the other reason I included this and say it's perfection is because, good God, Merdok, you finally got your wish, buddy. You're Phil Burnell. You're DSP. And Phil Burnell is the IRS. He's the tax man. The tax man cometh. The clip started with, did we do it? Did we help you, Phil? And what does Phil tell you? Well, I don't know. We're here, but we need more. We need more. Well, how much money do you need, Phil? Well, I don't fucking know. How do you expect me to know that? Well, when do you need it by, Phil? Well, I don't fucking know. How do you expect me to know that? You are Phil Burnell Merdok, and he is the IRS. You played yourself, buddy. Good fucking job. Tell me that's not perfection right there. Jesus, man.
And Mr. Swagginz cheers. A lot of children must be calling you Dave. What's the meaning behind the name Dave? Nothing. It's a meme from like summer of last year that they can't give up for some reason.
And then we move on to this fucking guy. So this guy's so dumb. One of his, maybe his first week, second week in the chat, this guy is just dropping 25-bit cheers all the time. This guy's worse than Lysiper Soul. I'm just going to say it. He's worse than Lysiper Soul. He is just cheering, and if you were around, you know this. He's just cheering all the time, just saying pointless 25-bit cheers. And one of the first ones, so he can see trolls in there calling him Dave, right? But he doesn't know why, because he's brand new. So he cheers and asks him, why do they call you Dave? And Dave's response is, some fucking kids. I don't know. It's some meme from last year. They won't let it go. And from what I understand, this is off the top of my head. I should have looked into this, but somebody cheered Phil one time and called him Dave. And he got pissed off and said, don't call me Dave. It's not my name. And I don't know if it's his dad's name or so they just called him Dave. And then that shit just stuck. I remember one of Tevin's videos, Dave Bennett, the King of Suffering. And obviously it's stuck. You hear me call him Dave all the time, but it made me laugh. Swagginz is so fucking in love with this guy. And one of the first things he asks him is, why do they call you Dave? But anyways, that's how we start with Swagginz. So, and again, I should have said explicit warning. I'm sorry I didn't warn you before this. But this is going to be fucking disgusting. Worse than Lysiper Soul. Next picture. King Swagginz changed his fucking name. 74 bits. Oh my god. I didn't even want to read this one when I saw it. I don't like reading it. It makes me feel nasty, dirty. Sometimes I like to fill my tub with Jell-O and swim in it, pretending I'm still a fetus in my mother's womb. And why would you say this? Why would you say this out loud? Why would you? You're trying to be funny, and this is probably the most disgusting message I've come across. He wants to fill his tub with Jell-O and swim in it, I'm not even going to finish that off. This is fucking disgusting. Jesus, let's go. Next picture. 1000 bitch here. Hello, Phil. I just wanted to say I appreciate you, that is all. Nothing too crazy here, but let's go to the next picture and you'll see why it is. 1000 bitch here. I'm back to cheering, Phil. Took a little break because I've been spending too much lately. Sometimes I forget money doesn't come as fast as it goes. Well, maybe you shouldn't do 1000 bit cheers to say, I appreciate you, that is all. Say it in fucking chat next time, you idiot, for free. You fucking moron. Then you immediately, as soon as you get a little spare change, what do? Come right back. Here's more money. Next picture. 75 bitch here. When I inevitably become a millionaire, I'm going to tip you a ridiculous amount so all your problems can be gone soon. And clearly this never fucking happened, but this is, and again, you can see by some of these pictures how demented he is. This is the start of the obsession. He wants Phil to know he's going to take care of him. He loves him, and you're going to see that in a minute. But he wants him to know, I'm going to take care of all your problems for you, Phil. Essentially, I'm responsible for you now. You're my property, some shit like that. I don't know, but you're going to see. Next picture. 100 bitch here. Phil, I love you. No homo. Again, I'm not going to say anything because I'm going to get kicked off, but clearly. Start of the fucking just obsession. This is just not good. It's not fucking good.
All right, Mr. Swagginz did a 25-bit cheer and says, shameless plug, Durex are the only condoms you should be using. Please tell me those are the ones that you have, Phil. I've used Durex in the past. I do actually think I have some Durex here. I think I do have Durex, actually. Yeah, I think that's what I think. I have a few of those over in the bedroom. So there you go.
All right, and for some odd reason, Swagginz wants to make sure that Phil has Durex condoms on hand at all times. Why? I'm not sure. I can't figure this out. It's fucking weird and it's creepy, but he wants to make sure he has Durex condoms because that's Swagginz' preferred brand, so he wants to make sure he has it for some odd reason. Now, I can't figure out why, but maybe the next clip will tell us some more.
Oh my god. Mr. Swagginz, would you please stop being a creeper and ask you to meet me in real life? Thank you. I'm just a guy who plays games on the internet. Please stop being a creep.
Okay, so then Swagginz cheers 50 bits and says, so then, can we meet in real life? so I can get a picture? If I fly to where you live, will you and your girlfriend meet me for a nice lunch or dinner? So he wants to make sure you have Durex condoms on hand at all times. He wants to meet you for a picture in real life. He wants to fly to where you are, meet you for a picture in real life. And by the way, bring your girlfriend too. He might need her too. And meet for a nice lunch or dinner. I can't tell what Swagginz is planning here. He's planning something, but I can't break it down for some reason. Maybe the next clip. And the next clip's going to be the final one. But maybe that'll help explain why he is asking Phil all these questions. Maybe.
Mr. Swagginz asking if I've ever done anal. If so, how was it? And if not, why not? Of course. You see the amount of shit I can fit in my ass. You never believe it. My ass is like a suitcase. Most people have to check a bag when they go on vacation. I just put shit right in my ass.
And there we have it. Do you have Durex condoms on hand at all times? Please say you do. If I fly to where you're at, will you meet me for a picture? Bring your girlfriend too, and let's have a nice lunch or dinner. By the way, I wouldn't drink any drinks around him if I was you, but... And then he finishes it up with, have you ever done anal before? Please tell me you have. And Phil obviously has done anal before. He packages or he packs for flight, whatever. It's just dumb, and then he laughs. But tie those all together. His favorite brand of condoms. Can we meet up? Can I fly to you, meet up, and your girlfriend, and have a nice lunch or dinner? Have you ever done anal before? This was the first, probably 4 months of Swagginz' stay in DSP's chat. Again, I couldn't even cover what I wanted to cover. There's just so much. So we're definitely going to have a part 2. Maybe this guy will be the first person to have a part 3. I mean, I don't even know what to say, man. I don't know what to say. Clearly, there's some joking element to it, but at the same time, do you want people talking to you like this and telling you this kind of stuff? You know, and I'll finish it with this. Remember what I said earlier, Dave, in one of the other episodes. It's not going to be us, man. When it happens, buddy, it ain't going to be us. And the more I cover these people, the worse it's getting. It's not going to be us, man. I will try to get part 8 up as soon as I can. You know, I'll put an update in the comments or something like that. But again, thank you for the support and whatnot. And I will see y'all then. All right.